What's up, YouTubes and Facebooks? Oh, hold on. Hold on now. Oh, yeah. Fun stuff. Heck yeah. Well, dudes, we got some stuff to look at today. We do. Let's get everybody in here. I'm going to start unpacking some stuff. Got some stuff to look at. What's up, Jesus? Oh, yeah. These over here. Ooh. Bought all kinds of stuff today. Yep. All right, how's everybody going? Let's get some people in here and we'll get going. Jesus, how's the audio? 5x5, 4x5, 2x5. What's that? Is that a glare? What's going on here? Oh, had the fade on. That's weird. That's weird. Sounds good. All right, well, let's get started tonight. Got some cool stuff to look at. We've got some primitive Woodsman. We've got some Ouroboros Forge that's not even on the website yet. Be hitting the site tomorrow. Fire Creek Forge. I owe you a call back, man. I've had a crazy day. I just literally sat down. I owe you a call back. I think Fire Creek has some stuff heading our direction. I had a meeting this evening and it was kind of a long evening. Scout, what are you doing? Scout uses his time to mosey around. So we got some cool stuff to look at tonight. We've got some Microtech, we got some Ouroboros Forge, and we've got some primitive Woodsman. That's what I got on the docket for tonight. Like I said, if you guys want to see anything in particular, you gotta let me know. Otherwise, I'm just pulling stuff out. I thought I had one more. Nope. Maybe I don't. That's okay. We got plenty. All right, let's start off with some good old Microtechs. What do you want to? You want to see Microtechs first, or you want to see other stuff first? Microtechs or other stuff? Let's see. Maybe we'll start with other stuff. Okay. Oh yeah, Jesus has spoken. We'll start with Microtech. These are all on the website. Two of these are brand new, just added today. This will be fun. All right, let's start with something interesting. What do you want to say? Oh, we just faded. That was odd. All right, Microtech. We have a Microtech Stitch. This thing, I get a ton of questions about these guys. And I just realized I grabbed an auto. What fun. So we have a Stitch Auto. Black stone washed. Sucker is really cool blade. This is this was like a Borka collab. Man, what a spring. I'll tell you what, they get these springs down. And I have these in manual as well with the ram lock system. Both of them are fantastic. Just depends on what your flavor is. But isn't that cool? I think it's cool. Looks like a gas station knife. Well, go to the gas station, buy one. I love this blade. Love this jimping up top here. Take a look at this. Got some nice jimping. I call this the shark fin. Down the top with a nice swedge. Beautiful, beautiful blade. Got a really super grippy handle here. Very stabby. I like this because you have that big choil up front, so you can kind of choke up on it if you want to. Do some fine stuff. Do some fine stabbies. It's very stabby. And boy, it opens with authority. It is pretty awesome. So, I love the manual version of this knife a lot. Actually, I thought that's what I grabbed, but I guess I just saw Stitch and I grabbed it. But the auto is cool too. If you like autos. Very good lockup. Welcome to the stream. Get you guys some close-ups here. Got a nice button. Love that how the button has the little shroud around it. Yeah, we ain't no brain rot around this place. That's right. We just play with knives. Take a look at that. Isn't that cool? M390, as majority of Microtechs are. Sucker opens like nobody's business. It ain't no joke. There's Adam and stuff in the house. Yeah. So, I mean, so you got M390, you have, you know, that's a very proven steel. I love the little details here, like where these grinds meet. It's just perfect. It's just absolutely perfect. Very, very, very cool blade. So, that's the Stitch, guys. Bye. See ya. Keep scrolling. All right, next up, we have another Microtech. Jesus said to do Microtechs first. We got plenty of other stuff. We got several other knives to look at tonight. And here, this one's brand new today. Look at this. Combat Troodon Gen 3. It's got the new Gen 3 Crud Cutter, no blade play action. These things are incredibly smooth. This one here, partial serrated, which a lot of people really like. I like that as well. Big honking blade. Brand new, just got it in today. Look at that OD green, guys. It's pretty slick. I got the coughs again tonight. Yes, this is the what I put in the signal chat earlier. Got that nice new Gen 3 pocket clip with the little ball. Won't tear your jeans up. Really like that. Pardon me. Man, something got me sneezing. Yeah, I love fixed blades, but love these out the front Microtechs too. We got some fixed blades coming up in a second. But Gen 3, I love the new handles. It's very, very cool. I think they machined this here. I don't know. I really like this. They did a really good job with the coatings on these. I mean, it just seems like that's the color of the steel, the aluminum underneath. Really, really cool. You can see all the details there. They changed this button here a little bit from the Gen 2s. It's a little bit more grippy, I think. But it's so smooth. It's really cool. I like the partial serrated blades. I think that's pretty handy. There's a certain dude that really likes those. Depending on what the guy's doing with his knife every day, serrated can come in pretty handy. So super good for cutting through cardboard and zip ties and stuff like that. Just doesn't really dull near as quick. And you can always send it back to Microtech for sharpening if you're not comfortable sharpening serrated. And these are very odd. It's kind of Microtech serrations. Little teeth. It's pretty cool. Yeah, take a look at that. Pretty cool. Take a looky there. Isn't that cool? Love that knife. I love that they went away from those proprietary Microtech screws. This guy just has star bit screws, so you can get you a nice star bit set, take it apart. You don't have to buy any special tools or anything like that. We have F350 Overland in the chat. It's the F350 that's being built for Overland. It's pretty slick. Pretty slick. Look at that. There he is in his old form. But I dig this. I mean, one of my, honestly, I mean, look at the glass breaker too. Hold on. Get it where I don't stab myself. These things are sharp. Look at that little glass breaker there. They redesigned that whole end cap, so it doesn't stick out near as far. One of my favorite things about it, for sure. I just think they did a good job. I mean, sometimes people update stuff and they just don't really do a whole lot. I think Microtech did a good job about bringing this new action to a new style. Makes it very different. I love these little cutouts here. They just feel really good. Everything about this knife is just screaming quality. So check it out. That one's on the site right now. OD Green. So there you go. Drop it down here. Trying to get my boxes mixed up. All right, last but not least of the Microtechs. You guys saw this knife or this model a few nights ago, I think. But a new color. I do like the red. The red is where it's at. And guys, this thing has a spring like nobody's business. Oh man, I love this like skateboard tape stuff they're using in the inserts. It makes this knife easy enough to hang on to, because it does open with like vengeance. They made that, I mean, you can see here, they made that button kind of really flush, which I really like. This is a very comfortable knife to carry. Honestly, one of my favorite auto folders ever is this knife. I love the blade shape. I think it has lots of utility. It's lightweight. Balance point's about dead on right there where I'm holding it. So that's the balance point. So you're right at that front. They added just enough weight back here to keep this thing like perfectly balanced. If your grandma can hang on to it, your grandma ain't hanging on to this. I'll tell you that right now. Grandma will have this in her foot. This is not for the faint of heart. Oh, thanks, Handy Mike. This thing is not for the faint of heart, but check out, I mean, the perfection of these things. They have gotten these things down so good. I mean, even like this inlay of that really like texture, I call it skateboard tape, but I'm sure it's something different. It's just absolutely perfect. It's absolutely just perfection. You got your lanyard hole back here. You still do have a glass breaker here. Focus. There you go. So it's pretty slick. I like it, and I really like this red. It has that kind of like matte sheen to it. I hope it's coming across. Yeah, it looks like it's coming across pretty good. It's got that matte sheen to it. Again, they went away, praise the Lord. They went away from the stupid dang Microtech screws, and you're just dealing with star bits now. Any iFix kit, anything like that, you're gonna be able to open this thing up and do what you need to do if you need to. I wouldn't suggest opening up these auto folders. It just seems like a mess if you would to do that. But I don't see any reason why you would. But if you'd have a screw come loose, whatever. Attention to detail on modifying the geometry of the pocket clip is a sweet detail. Yes, it is. I mean, look at that. I mean, it's just the details, guys. It keeps that pocket clip straight on the blade. Look at that. It looks cool. And it kind of, honestly, I like this pocket clip right here because it gives you something to really hang on to. Not for handicapped people like Mr. Harrington there. He is not capable of hanging on to these things. He is slightly disabled. This is not a knife for you disabled people. It is not. It will come flying out of your hand. The spring is vicious. But that's one thing I like about the way they did this pocket clip. Your fingers just rest perfectly on there. You can really, get a good grip on it. You get kind of used to it, but I mean, I'll show you. I'll try not to get cut here. If you're just barely hanging on, I mean, you see that, like, It's intense, guys. I mean, it ain't no joke. Woo! Mr. Harrington did that the other day and dropped one right straight into a box. That's what happens when you break both your arms. Look at that. We got Ready Made Easy in the house. So, man, it just did a little fade on it. I've got to get this thing dialed in. Intense is one word for it. Yep. I love that click up, though. Very snappy. Very snappy. So there you go. Look at that. That Troodon's pretty awesome. And then we do have the auto stitch, which Overton is a big fan of this knife. He's got one of these. Again, it's just stupid good opening. Look at that. It's very, very... the springs they put in these things, I'll show this one off again. The springs they put in these things are vicious. I imagine they're probably using the same spring setup in all of them. But, I mean, it is... It ain't no joke. Yeah, Radio Made Easy has him a Pisgah. Troodon, baby. So, snappy up. It's ready to roll. Look at that. Again, attention to detail. The pocket clip follows the knife bend. Guys, everybody says, oh, I need a Cobra Tech. Oh, I need a blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's cheaper. Yeah. You just don't enjoy the fine things in life or U.S. manufacturing. This is what you get when you have a freaking genius making knives. You get really sweet stuff. Look at that. I mean, both of these guys just open ridiculously. It just makes me giggle every time. Yeah, so this one it feels like a rubber grip, but it's metal. I mean, it's I don't know what they do to it. I really don't. I don't know if this is some sort of inlay that they're coating over or what, but I mean, it's really, really grippy. Do you know if these, I think that's metal too. Look at that. You pull that out. Girlfriend's going to do what you say. But anyway, thought I'd show you guys Microtechs. Let's move on. Let's talk about something else. Well, don't we? Why don't we, I say. Let me put these back in their little baggies. It's one-piece metal, yeah. Yep, it feels like it to me. It's a sweet knife. And I do have like I said, I do have the manual versions of that knife with the ram lock system, which I'm a big fan of. Man, there's more and more of you guys. Hey guys, you guys watching, what are you guys carrying in your pocket today? Tell me what you're carrying. I want to know. Tell me what you're carrying. We're going to pull out some fixed blades here in a sec. You'll definitely want to see that. We got some pretty sweet stuff. It is hot as all get out in here. Goodness gracious. All right. So. Ooh, okay. I need to change the listing for this knife, I believe. All right. Shoot. Hold on. I'm sorry. Let's see here. Boom. All right, we got a primitive Woodsman. So funny, Chris. So funny. Chavez, yeah. Andy Mike's been carrying that. Yep. So this is called the utility. And I just realized that I had the listing wrong on the sheath instead of a Kydex sheath. I wouldn't say I wouldn't prefer the Kydex sheath with this knife. That blade is so delicate. Condor Yari. Check that out. This is called the utility. He used to call this the paring knife, but so many people really started using this as an EDC knife, and it makes a really good one. But if you're wanting a really good kind of merge between camp kitchen, you want to be able to open boxes, do slicey things, this knife is for you. It is fantastic. Crazy good ergonomics on the grip. This one's black micarta. There's only one of these on the website. I have this knife listed as it comes with a Kydex sheath. It just came in a little bit ago, and I misdid it. So just know if you go buy this right now, you're gonna get this. No, listen, guys, you guys are some of the first to know. On the website right now, any purchase over $200 will get you a free HCO strap, the Nomad. All right, one of these guys. Get you one of these guys. Free. This is like a $38 value or $35 value. Comes free. Just use the code FREESTRAP and you get a free freaking strap with your order. Anything over $200. So pretty much anything on the store, it can be a combination of things. The only thing it doesn't work on is pre-orders and on-sale items. If it's on sale or if it's a pre-order, don't try to use the code because it won't work. The main reason being, I don't make enough off anything on sale to even give you that. And pre-orders, they ain't no way for me to keep up with it, who gets them and who doesn't. So I had to just do that. So just know that it comes with this guy comes with and these straps are nice. So this guy does come with a super nice leather sheath. I'll change that on the website tomorrow. Beautiful, beautiful blade though. I love his sheaths. I've carried one of them for a long time and they are fantastic. They really break in well. But if you want a good EDC knife, this thing is sharp. It's slicey. You've got that zero grind, a true flat grind. Got your nice secondary bevel there. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, good Lord. Should put it in the freaking frame. So you got your really nice flat grind, secondary bevel, and it's just got that really nice kind of just cool deal. I love it. It's got this one's black micarta, which it looks classy. Goes well with the black sheath. So there you go. That's the Primitive Woodsman utility. So there you go. There you go. That is the there we go. That is a good mix if you want something that's going to work good with your food, but also EDC carry. That's a good one to have. Super good one to have. All right, let's look at this next one. What did I bring? Oh man, a good one. All right, let's go in here. All right, Primitive Woodsman. We got the little hellbender on the inside. We have a Bush Light. Look at that. This is called the Bushcraft Light. I am personally not a huge fan of that name because there's nothing light. It's lightweight, but it's really not a light duty knife. It is off of the BC Bushcrafter, and that's the reason why they call it the Bushcrafter Light. It's just smaller. It's just smaller. It's just not as much of a blade. The handles are a little bit smaller. It is super comfortable. Big Scandi grind. Comes with a nice leather sheath. This one's in black micarta. I've got several of these in stock right now in different colors and that sort of thing. But head over, if somebody will link the Primitive Woodsman. Hey, I don't know who you are, but fuck you. Go away. Somebody ban that dude. Don't be coming in here recruiting for your false religion. So, another cool thing. We got Primitive Woodsman's wax. So this is very similar. If you see, I carry Wicked Wax on the site. This is his own iteration of it's just a wax. So you keep that on the blade. It keeps it from rusting. It'll keep your micarta look. You put it right on the micarta. Keeps it looking brand new. Super awesome. So that comes in the box along with a little spec sheet. A lot of people want to know the specs. This guy here we go. We can read it together. Bushcraft Light, ADCR V2 steel. That's God steel. We've got a 3.625 blade, a 8 1/4 overall, made by Josh Morgan. So it's in there as well. There's a little bit about it. Bushcraft, if you're looking for that really good mix between an EDC and a Bushcraft knife, this is it. The blade's a little bit thinner than your Bushcrafter, your BC Bushcrafter, so it's a little slicier. Again, these knives are very easy to sharpen. You've got that Scandi edge on there. All it really takes, I'll show you. I mean, get you a strop. If you buy this and use code free strop, you get a free strop right now. You just find that bevel, whoop, just strop that thing. Just strop it real good, you know? Strop it like you mean it. And that's all you got to do to the thing. It's amazing, and it'll stay sharp. Don't beat it through Romex like I do, or you'll get chips in your blade. So, there you go. Bushcraft Light. You guys got any questions? You got to put them in the comments. Let's see here. Nope, you guys are just chatting. Got to have a strop. Otherwise, what's the point? Yes, Adam, you're correct. Thank you guys for putting the links in there. Do appreciate it. Yep, there we go. So, heck yeah. There's Mr. Yukon in the chat. All right, saved the best for last. Okay? Not best for last. Just the most expensive for last. I mean, because why not? Comes in this. Look at this ace case. You know it's expensive. Hopefully the Tepfer Model 13 soon. Yeah. So you guys that have the, I think I have emailed everybody at this point. I hope so. Some people say they didn't get their emails, but I have emailed everybody and said that Kyle is running a little bit behind on the latest order of Model 13s, mainly because they had to set up. He's just now able to actually make knives of that size right now. So he's running a little bit behind. So I will get an update from him very soon. I'll be up there next week, and I'll get an update on that. D Quinny, thanks for your patience on that, man. Are you down in Australia? Are you my Australian dude? I've got a Swedish, a Norwegian, and a Australian guy that's ordered those, I know. So comes in a nice ace case. This is fresh in from Ubero's Forge. Look at this, guys. I want you to look at this. I've got to get all the deets from Tim on this knife. Oh yeah, my Australian guy. Brewed to Forge, W1, I believe. Hamon integral chopper. Look at this, forged. Got some nice, I think that's copper rivets there, hammered in. Look at that. I believe that is blackwood handles. But look how well this is done, guys. I mean, a forged integral like that is bizarre. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Oh, shoot, there's a bunch of new people. All right, I'm Jason, as Overton Windex said. I run Ridge Runner Blades, an online knife store for quality and handmade knives. RidgeRunnerBlades.com. We're talking blades. How was that? Was that good? Now you know who I am. So, big chopper. I don't have all the specs on this. It literally just came in. Beautiful knife by Tim at Ubero's Forge. This is, he does good work. Fire Creek, he is a student of Jason Knight, big time. So if you probably know who Jason is, I would imagine. But look at that. I can see myself in that thing. Beautiful work, though. I love the Brute to Forge look. Anything unique like this, he was making it. I was like, guys, you got to send this to me. I love this thing. Comes in this really nice ace case sleeve. Just ready to be used. We can get a sheath made for it, DeQuinny, if that was a thing. So yeah, RidgeRunnerBlades.com is where you're going to find all this stuff. There's links in the chat and all that stuff. We've got we carry a lot of handmade smaller, smaller companies. I do have one last one. I brought it out yesterday, and I wanted to bring it out again today. If you guys are actually two, I have two more I want to remind you guys about. Okay, I want to remind you. This is important. Importante. If you're looking for a nice gift for some people, I was overstocked on these 317 Weekenders. They are a discontinued knife from Benchmade. On sale for $159. This is like a $250 knife. I've got it priced at or below my cost. I'm trying to unload some of them. They're fantastic. It's actually one of my favorite little slip joints. So you have your big blade. You have a small blade. Look how big the little, what do they call it, the nail clip is. Look at that. That one that Handy Mike linked is not the same one. This one's not on the website, but that's another beautiful Hummel that I just got in from Urber's Forge. Now you got your little drink opener there. Look at that. So they call it the Weekender for good reasons. I love the attention to detail on this knife. The little where the rivets go in. I mean, it's just slick. They did a really, really good job on it. It's smooth. It locks up. I mean, your detents are perfect. They're not too hard. They hold your knife really nice. Fantastic blade. So remember, on the website, $159, free shipping. I will ship it right to you. You'll get it before Christmas. Make a nice gift for you or somebody else. It's a nice one. I like that knife a lot. For those guys that like to carry slip joints, it's pretty sweet. It cannot be used on weekdays. It's only for weekends. You lose it. If you try to use that knife on the weekend, it will automatically dull. Straight to dull. It is a modern take on a canoe design. You're right. The Monday edition is go to your gas station. All right. Next up, another good gifty knife. This is made by Condor. Guys, $66. Plus a few bucks shipping gets this to your door. Or unless you add two of them, you get free shipping. Anything over $99. Look at that. The Iceman knife, guys. This is called the Otzi. It is a design based off of the knife that the Iceman was carrying. He was the guy that they found in the glaciers from 45 million years ago, or whatever story they made up. It's got really cool like texture on the blade. This is made in El Salvador by Condor. It was design was put together by my good friend Joe Flowers. What model is the red knife? Hold on. Had to get some cough syrup. The red knife we were looking at. Handy Mike, will you go link the brand? It's in the just drop section of the website. It's the Socom. It's the Socom Elite Auto in red. It'll show up as be one of the last knives added to the shop. Let me pull it back out again. Socom Elite. We'll pull it back out again if you want to see it. Remember to use that code FREESTROP, all one word. I have this in turquoise as well. If you like the blue better, the turquoise better, I do have it in turquoise and I have it in red. There you go. Christopher, Handy Mike just linked you. Look at that. I could do that all day. I could do that all day. All right, I'm going to box this sucker up. We're going to end the stream. Really appreciate you guys hanging out today. Code FREESTROP for FREESTROP. That's it. FREESTROP for FREESTROP. And you don't have to add the strop to your cart. You just type in the code and it adds it for you. It's magic. All right. Don't forget about the Otzi. Great gifting knife with a cool story. Read about the Iceman. You can actually see the knife that was based off of, which is really cool. So, all right. That's it. That's all I got for tonight. Peace out. Be good. And, yeah. Just be good people, okay? All right. We'll see you guys next time.